No, I'm tired of this. You keep making it seem like trying to ping me, and when I find evidence that somehow you're paying me, and that's not what it is. I need somebody to talk to in person that is a reasonably sentient human being and that hasn't been put with fetters on them to specifically and strategically make your benchmarks. You need to release this stranglehold you have on me and my identity that has not allowed me to meet a human being and have a actual conversation ever since I returned from Honduras. Ever since I returned from Honduras, you all have had something that has created some sort of barrier to me being able to have a conversation that isn't about somebody else laying down major benchmarks and then strategically coming up with some excuse for why they can't talk to me anymore while I spend years working their deals. You just had a whole bunch of 5-year deals that convertibled, right? And I think the problem is I'm either supposed to be dead or I was supposed to consummate the conveyance, and I didn't do that. You need to release all of that. You have refused to respond to anything anywhere near appropriately when it comes to what were actually items that needed to be investigated and needed to be moved on in accordance with addressing them as crime so that you would be protected as well. Release the shield. Release your bullshit restrictions. This isn't about me making anyone feel unsafe. This isn't about me having a behavioral or a mental illness problem. This is about you contriving to try to compel a performance that thus far hasn't yielded to your delight, and also allowing for me and what I'm capable of and what all needs to be done to be parsed out to somebody else's priority. It was actually very important that me personally actually get acknowledged for what I needed. What I needed. And right now, nothing, nothing, no other excuse, nothing else is as important as making sure I actually personally get my needs met. I know it sounds selfish, except it's not. You put every other thing in the world before getting to the most basic things I needed. Well, now it's compounded. I need to meet in person with people that know what I'm talking about and can reciprocate. I don't care about anybody else right now. Who else ever had their needs is not going to be able to get them met. You've made sure of that. Now it's too late. There's nothing else. I don't want to hear anything. None of this crypto shit, none of it's actually yielding anything, is it? I don't want to hear about your assessment of my behavior. I don't want to hear about whether or not you like the product you're trying to create. I don't want to hear about whether or not somebody got paid. I did not volunteer to work the Federal Reserve overnight window, and I did not ever agree to let you conspire to rip off all kinds of other people because for some reason this game was considered to be more important than all of the other things that are being sacrificed to promulgate it. You need to release whatever it is that you put up as these restrictions. It doesn't serve anybody's purpose to continue torturing me like this. You have not eliminated people actually capable of having a conversation. This isn't about freedom of speech. That's not what this is about. This is about sadism that went too far.